Hey, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Mr. Rico, and I'm making this video to tell you guys a little bit about how we celebrate Christmas where my parents are from. The first thing that you need to know is the name of the place, and it's called San Andrés del Cubo in Guanajuato, Mexico. Now, San Andrés del Cubo is a small little, almost village type of place. In Mexico, they call them ranchos, okay? And what you need to know, one of the most important things about El Cubo, is that it is a rural area. That means it is in the countryside, not in the city, okay? So the way that we celebrate Christmas in San Andrés del Cubo is going to be a lot different than the way a lot of Mexicans celebrate Christmas in the city. Because San Andrés del Cubo is a rural area, meaning it's removed from the city, it is still a pretty traditional place. And what I mean by that is a lot of the traditions that my dad used to participate in when he was younger are still around unchanged to this day. And one of the most beautiful traditions is the creation of the nacimiento, the nativity scene. And this usually happens maybe 3 or 4 days before Christmas Eve, when all the activities and the celebrations actually take place. Back when my dad was younger, he didn't go to the store to buy the things for the nacimiento. He would actually go up into the mountains and collect, leaves and branches, rocks, moss, all those sorts of things. Now you can just go into the city. So that has changed, but the creation of the nacimiento is still pretty much the same. So after you've made your nacimiento, you and your family members might get together and put a bunch of candy in some goodie bags called reliquia. And these little goodie bags are given at the end of the little acostamiento, which is sort of like when you go house to house and rock a little baby Jesus to sleep. Now, before you go to everybody's houses, however, you go around 9 or 10 o'clock to the church. And I mean, it gets packed, absolutely packed. And so in the following couple of videos, I'll show you how we make goodie bags, take those to the church, and how we celebrate at each individual house.
Dios mío.
Cuidado ahí, porque hay escalones.
De nada.
Okay, so my family's mixed, so we have 2 Christians in our house and 4 Jews. So we by our fireplace we have our stockings, and then in that room is the Hanukkah tree. So like on that tree we put special ornaments and dreidels and stuff. Some angels, not many angels on that one.
What is a dreidel?
A dreidel is like a top. It's just a game. You spin it and it has different parts on it to get different chocolates. And then in our family room is the Christmas tree, and that has the angels and all the regular Christmas stuff. And so there's 8 nights of Hanukkah. The 8th night is when you get the biggest gift. So like my sister, one year she got a computer. I got a computer and a tablet. And the first night is like simple stuff like candy. And then for Christmas, we usually go around and just like see the lights in the neighborhood, and then we go back and we look in our stockings, and then the next day we wake up around 8 o'clock and do all the Christmas presents.
Very cool. And what's your favorite holiday tradition of all?
My favorite has to be dreidel. I love playing dreidel because my sister, my dad, and I, we always play it. So like you get a dreidel, it's like a top, and you spin it, and then whatever it lands on, like gimel, hay, or shin. Shin is or nun. Nun is you get no candy. Shin is you don't get any, and you have to give up 2.
Oh.
Gimel, you get all of the candy, and hay, you get half.
Very cool. Thank you very much, Sarah.